It's time for more insects! Woo! I'm super excited for this video, so let's just dive right in. Oh yeah! Early morning, day 2, looking for cool insects and creatures. I'll be going to another location today, taking a little trip out. So hopefully we'll find some cool stuff. I think this is, oh yeah, this is a cluster fly. So there's our cluster fly. I actually photographed one of these yesterday. The genus Plenia. So glad I got that on video now. Oh no, here's a pretty caddisfly. Look at that. Let's catch that and get some photos. That is a very nice caddisfly. All right. So we got the caddisfly. It's moving around a lot, so tough to get some photos of it, but I think I got some okay ones. So we'll see if we can identify this down to maybe genus or at least family. But it looks like a type of black caddisfly. I don't remember the genus name. But while I was looking at that, we've got a nice fire ant. Oh geez, I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I'm an idiot. Oh no. This is a red ant in the genus Myrmica, and I've always identified these as Myrmica rubra, which is the European fire ant. But sometimes when I put these on iNet, other people just suggest it as a Myrmica species and not, or as the genus, just the genus, IDing it just as the genus and not the species. So maybe there are other species that look like it, but I'm pretty sure that this is Myrmica rubra, but we'll put on iNet. A lot of my stuff I use iNet to identify if I don't know exactly what it is. And in fact, iNet's helped me to remember a lot of species and what certain species are. Yeah, so we'll see if we can ID this stuff. Unfortunately, the photo of the caddisfly didn't come out great. This was like the best one I could get, but I do believe I have it down to a family ID, which is Glossosomatidae, the little black caddisflies. So pretty cool. One thing I'd also like to say about iNet is that although I use it a lot to identify things, I'm trying to rely on it less. It is a very helpful resource and a really great tool for identifying things. I really like to use it just to document things, especially. Although the identifying aspect of it is really helpful, I want to be able to use field guides and stuff rather than, relying on an AI to identify everything, or other people, I mean, I do like that aspect, that other experts can look at it and be like, oh yeah, this is this or that. But I want to be able to ID things for myself as well. And although iNet has helped me a lot, I do hope to work a little bit more myself on actually just being like, okay, I'm going to sit down, look at the field guide, and actually carefully examine the features and stuff, and really try to match this up as best as possible before I put it into iNet and see what it has to say. So yeah, that's just a little thing I wanted to say about that. Are these caddisflies or are these mayflies? Oh, they are mayflies. Whoa. Look at this. Lucky me. This is probably their one breeding flight. And then they'll disappear. So essentially, mayflies as adults only live for about a day, if not a few hours. And they come out, they have these big mating flights, and then they all die. They lay their eggs and then die. Wow. I don't know what species we're looking at here, but this is the first time I've ever seen one of these. But depending on the species and depending on where you are, you'll have like massive breeding flights. Here's one of the many invasive lady beetles in North America, Asian lady beetle. Though I've also heard it under the name Harlequin lady beetle. Oh, and there's another one in here too. Funny. Yeah. So, probably see these a lot on the channel. They're just around everywhere. They outcompete most of the native lady beetles now. Nowadays, we really don't have many native lady beetles at all. They're very rare. They're very hard to come by. I've actually, as far as I know, I have never seen a native North American lady beetle. But look who landed right here, a black dancer. Oh, my favorite caddisfly. That is so cool. Yeah, I have seen a lot of different non-native lady beetles. Never have I encountered a native species. Oh, sorry. Once again, getting distracted by something else. There's an odorous house ant. Wait, is that or is that Lasius? Hold on. That's a Lassie species, never mind. And now let's make a convenient transition to the next location. First thing I found here was this lovely fly in the genus Sepsis. I can never remember the common name, but it's in the genus Sepsis, family Sepsidae. I don't know why I don't remember the name, but they're very cool. They do this thing where they wave their wings around. It's very interesting. I really like these flies, so kind of a cool start. Here we have a lovely eastern kingbird, Tyrannus tyrannus. I know I said I wasn't going to do a lot of bird stuff because it was really hard. Yep. And, I mean, I attempted to, but, oh god, as you can see, it's very difficult, so probably won't do too much more of that. Here we've got a lovely song sparrow, and you'll hear it sing in a moment. Now here, I've got some pretty cool beetles. This is Analeptera lineola, a type of striped longhorn beetle, or flower longhorn beetle. It's very pretty, but I didn't just find that. I also found this scooped scarab, Onthophagus hecate. This, as you can see, there's a little ant checking him out, but it's covered in these little mites that are feeding on it. And the beetle was unfortunately weighted down, and you see it takes off, but it actually didn't get very far. I didn't zoom back in on it, but it's just, it's part of nature. The mites need to eat too, and, it's just one beetle that has unfortunately become infested with these mites. But it's cool. I still count it. We get 2 species of beetle, so pretty excited. Let's see what else we can find. We've got what I think is a Nason's mining bee. It's definitely a mining bee in the genus Andrena. We'll identify this later. So I was actually right about this. This is a Nason's mining bee. I got confirmation on iNaturalist, and yeah, I'm very pretty. The Nason's mining bee is a really cool species, and I'm super happy to have this one. We've got, about like 2 or 3 different species of mining bee on the channel, so pretty great. Another mining bee. This guy's a little more active. Won't keep him long. I think this is a Carlin's mining bee, Andrena carlini. Here it goes. Oh, right back to work. All right, this is our European honeybee, or Western honeybee, and this is the bee that outcompetes a lot of our native bees, but it doesn't pollinate nearly as many plants as our native bees do. There she goes. Now this is a really cool fly. This is Heliophilus fasciatus, the narrow-headed marsh fly. It's a member of the family Syrphidae, which are known as flower flies or hover flies. And these flies are really cool because it may look like a bee or a wasp, but it's actually a fly. And it's using what's called an aposematic color pattern, which is a pairing of colors, so black, yellow, red, white, sometimes even blue. These colors paired together are a warning that something is toxic or venomous, and it's something that these flies use to trick predators into thinking that they are toxic. They advertise that they're toxic, but they're really completely harmless. They can't bite or sting or anything. So it's kind of a cool thing to see, and I hope we find more of these. They're really awesome. And what do you know? I found another one. This is Meridon equestris. the Narcissus bulb fly, one of my personal favorites. They're really cool. They come in a variety of different color patterns. This one is very nice. What's fascinating about them is that they're not just mimicking color patterns and stuff, but this species also mimics behaviors and flight patterns and kind of tries to bounce from flower to flower like a bumblebee. So I think that's really interesting. And I caught a nice natural moment while I was talking to my grandfather, just a general fly fact, and I thought I'd voice over it, but I'll just keep it in. It's kind of cool. They see things slower, like time is like slowed down for them. So when things are moving fast, to them they're moving slow. So that's why they're so hard to catch, because if they see you coming close, they can get out of the way long before you come anywhere near catching them. So that's why when I try to catch them, I move super, super slow, because then to them it looks like I'm not even really moving. And so I can get close enough, and then once I'm close enough, I can go a little faster because they won't have time to react. Dioptria hyalopenis. There's two of them here. This is a pretty cool type of robber fly, the family Acylidae. Really like these. So I stopped here first because I was actually looking at this spittlebug mass, which is pretty cool. This is the yellow-legged robber fly, Dioptria hyalopenis. I said it before, but I didn't say the common name. But this is pretty much the last thing I saw here, so I'll just make my way back to the home base. Yeah. Well, back at home base, and I caught this beautiful bluette in the genus Analegma. Yeah, this is a skimming bluette, and the genus is Analogma, not Analegma. Correcting myself. But yeah, this was a great day. I'm very happy about this video. I think this is a bit of an improvement from the first one. Definitely learning, so hopefully it'll just get better from here on, and I'll learn new things each time.